Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kelvin Brooks, and I'm an International Admissions and Recruitment Officer here at Carleton University. And today, I'm here to tell you a little bit more about what our admission requirements are for students who are taking a U.S. high school curriculum or an American curriculum, whether you are a student currently studying in the United States or studying in an American curriculum school around the world. This video is meant for you to inform you of the exact requirements that we need at Carleton University to make sure you're eligible for your particular program. So as I get started right now, I want to just give you a general overview of the admission requirements. And actually, the easiest way to do that is to visit our website and use our new admission requirements tool. You can see a small shot of it here on the screen in front of you. And what I love about this tool is it's so simple and straightforward to use. You input your education background. So in this case, you'll put US high school. That will auto-populate the curriculum area, and then you will pick your program of interest and you click Get Details. And what this will do is it will then show you exactly what we require for your particular program of interest. However, I will walk you through it in this video as well. Some of the requirements that we require, other than the prerequisites that you'll see on our website, include high school transcripts from the duration of your high school studies. We generally request grades 9 to 11, those final results, those transcripts, the grades that you've received throughout those 3 years. And we will also request any senior level results from your grade 12 year. So depending at the time of year you apply, these may be midterm results from your first semester. These may be end of semester results if it's the December, January period. Depending on when you apply, whatever grades you have at that time from the senior level, we will request those as well. And if you apply very early and you don't have any senior results yet, don't worry. We will still take your application, and as those senior level results come out, please send them along to us. Carleton will also consider the highest level taken in any subject. Now, what does this mean? Well, I'll explain it a little bit in the following slides, especially when it comes to any science prerequisites. Another thing I want to stress too is, of course, that admissions averages vary by program, so please check the website for the exact average for the program you're interested in. It's very important that you look under your specific program to see exactly what the minimum averages required are for that program. Now, I mentioned earlier the website. You can see a screenshot from it here. This particular student was interested in health sciences. So in their search bar, they would have put US curriculum, health sciences, clicked Get Details, and this is what would have appeared. So you would see we require 2 of the 3 major sciences. So chemistry, physics, biology, we require 2 of those, and then math as a requirement as well. And for my American curriculum students, this includes both pre-calculus or calculus. Whichever one you have taken, we will require 1 of those 2 maths. Now, in terms of prerequisites and highest subject level available, this is what we're referring to here. So in some American curriculum schools, for example, the sciences are taken at different levels throughout high school. So for example, chemistry may be covered in grade 10. And then that's the highest level you can take it at. Biology may be offered in grade 11 and then physics in grade 12. If this is the case, we require that your prerequisites be taken at the highest level possible. So if chemistry, for example, was only available in grade 10 and wasn't available at the grade 11 or grade 12 level, then the grade 10 chemistry is okay. We understand that this is the case for most of our American curriculum students, and we also understand that sometimes it can be confusing if you're not looking in the right places when you see, grade 12 chemistry or senior level chemistry. We understand that things can get mixed up. So rest assured that we require your prerequisite courses to be taken at the highest level possible. And if, again, sticking with this example, chemistry is only available at the grade 10 level, and that's the highest level, then that's okay. It will satisfy our prerequisite. Obviously, if any of the sciences are available in your school at the senior level, at the grade 12 level, we will require those because it is the highest level available at your school. But again, if grade 10 chemistry is the highest available level for that particular subject, we will accept it as a prerequisite. And of course, if you have any further questions, just reach out to us. I'll provide all of our contact information at the end of this presentation. Now, in terms of math prerequisites, another prerequisite question I get all the time is what math is required. And for all of our programs, we will require pre-calculus or calculus. Either one of those can meet the requirement, and AP Calculus can meet it as well. Again, sometimes these particular courses vary per high school, as there's so many high schools in the US and obviously around the world that use the American curriculum that some of these specific areas can differ. So rest assured that if a math prerequisite is required, we are referring to pre-calculus, calculus, or AP Calculus. One of those will suffice. Now, for any prerequisite, the minimum grade required is about a B-. If your school doesn't give out letter grades, you can think of that as around a 75 to 80% overall. But please note that the minimum grade required, again, is a B- or 75 to 80% for all of those prerequisite subjects. So for my engineers out there, you'll see that your prerequisites are math, chemistry, and physics. We will require that you have those 3 courses at the minimum of B-. Okay? Another thing I mentioned earlier, AP Calculus or just APs in general, please note that students who complete any AP exams can be considered for what's called transfer credit or advanced standing. So for example, if you're a student who's taken an AP Calculus class and you've written the AP Calculus exam and scored a 4 out of 5 or higher, Carleton University will actually allow you to skip some first-year courses related to calculus. So you'll be able to skip some first-year math courses here at Carleton. And we will, of course, inform you about this with your offer of admission, and you'll be well aware of what transfer credit you've been given. But please note that we do not automatically assess you for this if we see that you're taking an AP class on your transcript. We need to receive those AP exam results before we can give the transfer credit. We need to see that you actually took the AP exam, and we need to see that you scored a 4 out of 5 or higher in order to grant that transfer credit. So please note that we do require you to submit your AP results in order to be considered for this advanced standing or transfer credit. Now, a few other things I want to outline in this video, of course, the admissions process. Once you go online and submit your application at Carleton University, we're going to request a few documents. We're going to request that you upload, again, your high school transcripts from 9 to 11 and any sort of grades you have from the final year so far. We may request an English language test. Usually IELTS or TOEFL tend to be the most popular, but your school may also qualify for an English language waiver, depending on where you've studied and how long you've studied for. If you find yourself in a situation where you're not sure whether or not you're going to have to submit an IELTS or TOEFL, please reach out to us. We will be more than happy to answer that question for you and save you the hassle of having to figure this out on your own. So for example, if you go to the Dubai American Academy, one of the schools I travel to twice a year, and you're not sure whether or not an English language test is required, reach out to me. My contact information will be on the final slide, and I'd be more than happy to tell you that for that particular case, an English language test is not required. So please, if you have questions about whether or not you require an English language test, reach out to us and let us know. As I mentioned, also, we will need your AP results if you do want to be considered for that advanced standing, and we will also need final results as well. Now, throughout the application process, you can upload your own documents to your Carleton 360 application portal. You can upload your 9 to 11 transcripts, you can upload any midterm or mid-year results that you have, but the final results from your grade 12 year must be sent directly by a school official. They have the option to mail it. They also have the option to email it. They can email it to our generic inbox at international@carleton.ca or my personal email or any other international recruitment and admissions officer's email. I will share the generic and my own at the end of this presentation. Just so you're aware as well, we are able to grant conditional offers with your first semester grades. So if you apply and you submit grades 9 to 11, as well as some sort of mid-year or midterm results from your first semester, we can grant you a conditional offer. Obviously, you need to meet these conditions and they will be outlined in your offer package in order to retain your offer, but we can grant you that conditional offer with those first semester grades. Now, in terms of scholarships, I'm not sure if you're already aware, but Carleton University is known for giving out very generous entrance scholarships that are automatic and based off of your grades from high school. So we will take your senior level grades, all your prerequisites, and put them into an admissions average. And this average will determine what scholarship you qualify for. So you'll see on the screen in front of you, there are 4 tiers ranging anywhere from 1 to 4,000 Canadian dollars per year for up to 4 years for a total of 4 to 16,000 Canadian dollars. You'll see that in the middle of the column, there are some US letter grades, and you'll see on the left that there are Canadian percentages. What we'll do is we'll convert your grades, put them into a Canadian percentage, and when we give you an offer of admission, we will also tell you what of the 4 scholarships you've qualified for, so what tier you've fallen into. As you can see, the higher the grades, the more money you earn, but just note that these entrance scholarships are automatically reviewed and considered for international students. You don't have to apply for these. Obviously, there are additional scholarships you can apply for that can be found on our website, but these ones you see on the screen in front of you are automatic and based on your high school grades. I know that there's a lot of questions out there, and this video hopefully has addressed some of them, but I do understand that there's going to be a lot more, and it's my job to answer your questions, and I'm always happy to do so. So please note that there are a number of ways you can get in contact with us. We run live chats on our Carleton International website Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can speak with myself or another admissions representative from the international team. You can book one-on-one appointments on our website as well, where you can sit down with myself or my colleagues over Microsoft Teams or Zoom, and we can discuss all things Carleton and answer any specific questions you may have. We also run a ton of online events, and you can find this on our events calendar on our website. This year with COVID-19, we're unable to travel, so all these events are virtual, but hopefully as things start to open up and we are able to travel again, you'll be able to see where a Carleton representative will be in your region and what date they'll be there as well. As promised, on the screen in front of you, you can now see my contact information as well as our general website. Reach out to me via email if you have any specific questions. I'm more than happy to assist any way I can. You can also reach out to our international inbox there at the bottom. You can also visit us on social media too. Check out our Facebook page, Twitter, Insta, YouTube. Our YouTube channel is something that a lot of students aren't aware of, and it's a channel that contains so many great videos, hopefully including this one you're watching right now. But there's so much more on this channel in regards to the university, the programs, what we offer, different presentations, everything you need. Actually, on the YouTube channel, there's a walkthrough of everything you need to know about Carleton done by myself a couple months back. So you can go through and learn everything there is to know about Carleton, how to apply the admissions process, more information about scholarships, co-op, residence, all things Carleton can be found in that video. So please check us out on the socials. And of course, email me or our generic inbox if you do have any specific questions, or if you want to book an appointment or a follow-up, anything we can assist you with. But that's it from me today. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I do hope that I hear from you in the future, and hopefully I'm able to see you on campus in the near future as well. Good luck with the rest of your school year. Good luck with final exams and everything else that comes up. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I hope to connect with you soon.